This is how you go from martial art hobbyist to martial art competitor. My name is Jordan Ali. I'm the CEO of Kingmaker Society. We're a self-improvement brotherhood for martial artists, creating kings, winners, and leaders. We have Kings Media, content creation team for martial artists. You're here for one reason, and that's because you're ready to evolve. To go from martial art hobbyist to martial art competitor, they're two different playing fields, two different games. You need two different mindsets, you need two different strategies. So, in this video, I'm gonna teach you everything. This is one take and one take only. I don't trim these type of videos because they're straight from the dome, straight from the heart, and that's where the real value comes from. So at any point in time, if you're like, maybe this guy has a point, or maybe, this guy knows something about what he's talking about, please like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way and it's truly needed. It helps out a lot. With that being said, grab a pen, grab a paper, get comfortable, get some water, get a snack, because we're diving into business. How to go from martial art hobbyist to martial art competitor. Two entirely different sports. What are my accolades? Do I even know what I'm talking about, you might be asking. I've competed every other month for the past, I'd say, half a year. And I competed the year before that, and the year before that as well, in multiple different martial arts. I've done multiple different jiu-jitsu competitions. I've done multiple different MMA cage fights. I've done kickboxing matches as well. So I have some experience. I might know a thing or two. And what I've learned from my experience is that it's nothing like sparring. It's nothing like training in a gym. When you're competing as a martial artist, let's say I'm gonna do two different examples. You could be doing a Taekwondo mat match. You're not fighting for your life. You won't be fighting for your life. There's headgear, it's very controlled, it's point sparring. You could be competing in a cage as an MMA athlete. And this could be life or death. I'll be so honest with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything because it would be wrong of me to do so. If you plan on competing, even if you just click off of this video of what I just said, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If you plan on competing, you have to accept the facts that this is a dangerous game. And I don't know why we do it as martial artists. I don't know why we put our lives on the line, why we put our healths on the line. I don't know why we do any of what we do, but we have a passion for it, so we continue to do it. So with that being said, if you truly love your martial art, whether it's boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo, muay thai, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, krav maga, yes, even krav maga. If you truly love your martial art and you've been practicing consistently for a good amount of time and you're physically fit and you have good cardio and you're ready to evolve to the next level for whatever reasons, then this video is for you. If none of that matches your description, this video is not for you. What does it look like starting a fight camp? I'm gonna tell you this exactly right now. It's nothing like you've ever seen before. You're developing into a brand new person and you need to. If you start your fight camp as Jordan 1.0 and you end your fight camp as Jordan 1.0 without evolving, you did the fight camp wrong. Because fight camps are meant for you to evolve in all senses, in all aspects. So I'm really going to dive into step by step everything that needs to be done in order to have a successful fight camp and how to go from martial art hobbyist to martial art competitor. Do you have that pen and paper? Perfect. Let's get started. It all starts with you being ready for change, because nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you're ready for change and you've signed yourself up for any competition, or your coach says, hey, you're ready to take that next step of your athletics career, perfect. Now we know what we're competing in. Now we could go from there and act accordingly. I'm gonna use MMA as an example because this is competing in MMA is one of the most exaggerated versions of a fight camp. I'd say any combat sport, of course, is very difficult, but MMA particularly, because you're training everything, being ready for everything. You're truly becoming the best version of yourself. And this applies to all fight camps as well for any martial art. There are so many, I can't say so many, there are multiple pillars that you need to make sure you're A-okay on, you're confident on, because you want to go into that cage with no doubt in your mind. As GSP said, George St. Pierre, I don't know. As he said, the GOAT himself said, he never felt anxiety in his fights once he understood that he's done everything in his power to be ready for his fights. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Start with the basics. The athletics. This is the athletics pillar. Are you comfortable in your martial art? Do you know that you kick ass? Have you been doing really good in your recent spars? Good, perfect. Now we're ready for the diet pillar. Is your diet exactly what it should be? Are you eating the proper foods and nutrition to help fuel your athletic career? If not, we got some work to do. And I'm not sugarcoating anything. You're not ready for a fight camp, especially an MMA fight camp. You need to be eating healthy. It doesn't matter what your diet is, whether it's just fruits or vegetables, whether it's fruits and vegetables, or it's just meat. Hey, yo, you need to be eating healthy. Now that you have your athletics pillar all good to go and your diet pillar all good to go, we're going to take it up a step. We're going to get our supplements right. This isn't consult with your doctor, of course, but there are certain supplements that you could look into on your own, because I'm not trying to get sued by nobody for mentioning any knowledge that you guys might have had bad reactions to. But consult with your doctors and look into, on YouTube, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Google, whatever, look into the exact supplements that fighters need. And once you have all that good to go, your athletics, your diet, and your supplement pillar, now this is my favorite part about it. This is the mindset pillar, because you're evolving from a different mindset from when you're a hobbyist to when you're a competitor. You've never truly felt fight or flight. At least I hope not. You've never truly felt a fight or flight situation until you're in a cage and you're fighting somebody and you know that person doesn't want the best for you. You know that person's doing everything in their power to make sure that you go home limping, you go home crippled, or you don't go home at all. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I'm not sugarcoating it. I have to be real. It would be irresponsible of me to just try to keep your attention on this video and just be like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. Go in the MMA match, go in the MMA cage. Your opponent is your best friend. No, your opponent has been visualizing your downfall for the past month. And I say that because that's exactly what I do for my opponents. This is the mindset. You need a mindset of a dog. You need a mindset of a winner. You are already a winner. There's no thought in your mind that you're a loser. When you go into that cage, you have to make sure you go home to your family and your friends and your loved one after. As dark as that sounds, you have to do everything in your ability. Legal, of course. Everything in your ability to fight and give it all you have. You never felt the amount of uncomfortable. You've never been that uncomfortable until the cage closes its doors, the bell rings, and you know it's a life or death moment. You still with me? I hope so. If you're not, we just weeded out all the people who weren't serious. And if you're still on this video, comment serious down below so I know you're really about it. It takes a certain level of mindset. I'm a man of God. I love all the people I've ever competed with. They're not my opponents, but a reflection of courage. But at the same time, you have to be ready to give it all you got. You cannot hold back. This is not a time for you to hold back your strength and your might and your glory. This is not a time to hold back your punches or your kicks or your grappling. You need to go into that cage ready to either hurt or be hurt. Whatever one fits you best, I hope that's what you end up doing. It's not for the weak. Of course, not everybody's goal is competing. Not everybody's goal is going into an MMA cage, or whether it's a jiu-jitsu match, or whether it's a taekwondo mat to compete. But once you do, you will not regret it, especially if you win. And if you lose, there's still wins within that. It's either you win or you learn. But once you're done competing, you will realize how you've changed, how you evolved as a man through the fight camp from hobbyist to competitor. My name is Jordan Oli. I'm the CEO of Kingmaker Society. We're a self-improvement brotherhood for martial artists, creating kings, winners, and leaders. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way. If you need any extra additional help, please reach out to myself on Instagram at I'm Jordan Oli. I'm at Kingmaker Social is the Kingmaker Society Instagram. We also have King Media MMA, which is the martial art content creation team on Instagram as well. The membership is only $1 a day. We're surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals to become the best versions of ourselves. We have so many people in Fight Camp in our community. Best community to be around if you're a fighter. All the links are down below. Sign up. It's only $1 a day. Most people spend that money on fast food. Okay, right? Most people spend $30 a month on Netflix. Are you the person who wants to spend your money on assets or liabilities? You tell me. I'm gonna make sure you have my word. If you join our community, I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of. I'm gonna make sure you get your value's worth. You're onboarded properly and it's comfortable. Because at the end of the day, we're a brotherhood, and brotherhoods is built off of bonds, and I'm gonna make sure you feel incorporated. I told y'all this was gonna be one take from the dome, from the heart. So y'all can tell I'm truly speaking with passion here. If you enjoyed this video, have a blessed day. God loves you. Keep up all the hard work. You're doing a great job.